Hello friends, in today's video I will prepare my February month in review page. Hi, my name is Belinda. I'm the founder of Organize and Bless Mom, and I'm back with another creative idea. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notifications so you will know when a new video is posted. Well, friends, it is time to do another monthly review. This is something I started last month with the help of Kelsey. She is my abiding journal, and she has a monthly club, and it's just a group of women that document their memories in a monthly journal. So she has these really pretty just prompts and stickers and printables, depending on what tier you are in the Patreon. You can even get, faith stickers like these, or just, a small sample of her stickers. So I am using exclusively, for the most part, her stickers here, all the stickers that come with the printable. And I'll leave her channel down below if you want to know more about this. But in essence, it's just taking a notebook and documenting your whole month in inside the notebook. So I am going to be doing a 2-page spread, just like I did in January. If you want to see how I created my January, I will also link it down below. But I did want to go ahead and document February before it gets too late, because we are getting ready to do March pretty soon as well. All right, so then I have pretty much laid out where I want my photos, and then I'm just going to start creating and putting things down. I do like to have kind of a plan. I have pulled different types of stamps and different colors. I am trying to stick with these 3 basic colors, because I've pulled them here from Kelsey's printable, and also I've kind of eyed what colors are in my photos. There are a couple of photos that you're gonna see I have covered, because they're family or friends, and I want to respect their privacy. But I did want to show you the whole process here. I also have pulled some inks here from Studio Calico, just in the same kind of color palette. I think just limiting yourself to a certain color palette is very helpful when you're trying to create this. Okay, so the way I have also structured, I'm just giving you some tips if you want to do this, is I have structured it. So I printed all my photos, I looked at them, and I said, how can I group them together? I love categorizing things. So I have categorized it kind of through like the events that we did, and then things that I was eating, things that I enjoyed during the month, celebrations, just kind of things we did with other people over here. So that's pretty much the premise. And because I had, my problem is always that I have too much photos. So because I have too many photos, I am going to be doing these little like flip ups, and I'm going to be just taking advantage of that. So let me go ahead and start putting some of these photos down, and then we'll just see how this turns out. Okay, I'm going to start since I've already kind of labeled where I want them. I'm gonna just take this is a big easy runner from Amazon. I can link it down below. It's my favorite because it's super easy to do. And when you're doing a lot of projects with where you need a lot of glue, then this runner is really nice. I'm trying to kind of, I always just pretty much eyeball my spacing, but I am trying to kind of follow here this line. And I do have a plan to not staple, but stamp. Use this stamp, so I have put it there just for spacing. So okay, I think the hardest part in memory keeping, one is determining which pictures you're gonna put. One thing I've struggled with in the past is that I always take too many pictures. I have a lot of pictures, so I always struggled with knowing how many, what limit, how many photos should I put? Should I put all of them? I always want to put all of them, but since this is a monthly review, I did want to, it's just giving a snapshot, right? So this one's really cool. I'm using this header that she gave us in the printable, and I'm trying to kind of put it in the same spot as last month, but of course it doesn't have to specifically go there. It's just an idea. It is kind of nice to have like a little template so that the blank page doesn't overwhelm. So this is how I do my little, what is it called? My little flip ups. So what I do is I just take I just cut a 1-inch strip of paper, and I'm going to adhere it here. So let me show you. Let's put glue here. So that will be for the photo. Okay. And then I'm going to glue it to the bottom. I'm going to glue the whole thing to the bottom of the page. Where did I say I wanted this? Doesn't matter. I'm just going to put it right there. And then I did print out all my printables on, what is it called? Label or sticker paper, but I don't want to take it off because then it'll stick to my photo. Let's see here. I'm trying to get, there we go. Okay. There might be an easier way, but but that's how I make my little flap, so that I could also put another picture here if I really wanted to. But I did, this is one event, this is another one, and this is something else. So my preference is always to kind of have, I do like to see all my photos, so I try not to hide photos underneath things, but when I have too many, then I kind of don't have a choice. So this one I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the little hinge, and I do want to put this picture here too. I mean, I could do that as well. I just think it looks better if it's all hidden, right? So we did get to go watch The Chosen, and that's what I'm trying to do here, because we went twice during February. I'm actually trying to document those 2 different days in one, and so I just kind of wanted to group it together. Like I said at the beginning, it's kind of nice when you can group things together. It just helps to know, to me, it helps me with placement. When you face the blank page, sometimes it's kind of intimidating to know where to start. So I always start with where, how things, I try to group things together. So in this instance, I wanted to group these 2 times that we went to the movies. See there, that's the little flap. And that's kind of like a thing by itself. I do want to put this here, but I'm not sure as of right now. So let's work on this side. This one was a party, a birthday celebration for my sister. This is gonna get in the way, okay. Get that out. So I could also use a glue stick. A glue stick is probably easier when you're trying to go into these really like tight spots, or you can also put it on this. These labels came from Kelsey's printable, and I like it just because you can put something and then you can actually like journal back here or not. Let me put this down. I wanted to keep this kind of centered on these lines. Let's see. Because this one at the bottom is so big, I'm trying to center everything else based on that. And I am also trying to use the lines. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? I think this one, I went a little bit too wide on my little hinge, but it's okay. So you can cut this so that I can put it down. I always like to document my food, and let me put this down because I liked this quote that Kelsey left in the printables. It says, "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart," and that was Helen Keller. So I like that, you know, there are really sometimes in life, there are things that are really simple, that bring a lot of joy, that make you feel a certain way. And that's what I'm trying to document here with my meals. With these meals, it was not really, you know, the cake. The cake was great, but it was the moment that we spent together. And it's just those kind of things, right, that make ordinary things really special. This time we went with my son and I went with my sister to eat, and it was special because I usually don't get to hang out with my sisters very often. Lining up this makes me nervous. This one also, let's see if I can cut a little bit off of the sides so it doesn't look so bad. Okay. I still have it at the bottom, but I do little collages, and that's how I print my photos, but somehow the collages sometimes are not exactly like this photo is supposed to be 2 by 2 and this one as well, but sometimes they're not. Okay, So I think we almost have everything. The last thing is this one right here. And I'm gonna put this first. Let's see. Okay, so let's put it here. I don't know if there's an easier way to make these little hinges. You can also, the other thing you can do, let me try to balance this, is you can also if you don't have, you know, things like this could just be a card. If you have like a lot of cards from like Project Life, or I know a lot of the different, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm trying to center this because the label is bigger. There we go. Okay, so sometimes you may not have like these printables that she gives us, but you have cards from a scrapbook page or cards from Project Life. You can use those. They're really cool. I'm gonna put this down. You can use them too as a flap. Okay. And then this was really exciting because I started a crafty group at my church, and this February was our first meetup. We had 2 meetups in February, and it was really special because I have now a group of women that I sit around and craft with, so that's really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just stamp this real quick since it's just sitting here. I want to stick with this color theme. I'm going to be using these, and maybe we should go with something real basic. I'm going to try this dark brown. I'm going to, so this stamp is from Ali Edwards, and I haven't used them very much, but I think they're so beautiful. I don't remember. Oh, it's from, looks like it's from my One Little Word. Oh, this is the back, nothing. Yeah, my One Little Word. And it has like practicing, loving, documenting, noticing, embracing, and listening. These things, 1, 2, 3 details, and this stuff. So I thought it would be really cool to have loving this month is what I'm going to put in there, and then I'm just going to label those in there. I just kind of work in sections. So, and I also do like to use my writing. I like to journal within my memory keeping. You don't have to journal, that's the beauty of it. You can just put stickers or whatever you feel adds, because I think a lot of the thing here, the picture already kind of gives you an idea, right? For example, this was my Valentine's Day gift from my boys and my husband, and I just want to document it, so I may not have to say so much. So let me go ahead and do my writing, and then I'll be right back. All right, so one section there is complete. I did add the numbers there just for fun. Over here, I'm gonna move on over to my sister's birthday. I did have this pack of It's My Birthday stickers from Wrong Wrong. And I kind of picked this guy because it has the pinks and maybe a little bit of the purple plus a little bit of that brown. And I'm just gonna sit it in here. It kind of fits perfectly to just talk about her birthday. I kind of want to put some journaling in here. I have these little pieces that are left over from all the cutting I did. So let me put some, I'm just gonna write and then come back. All right, so that one is done as well. And I'm gonna try to see. Okay, since I'm working down, let me see if I can find something for this. You can also just cut a piece of paper to, and that's I think what I'm gonna have to do. Let me just cut a piece of paper and I'll be back. All right, this flap right here is done, documenting that that visit to La Madeleine. And then I did get a new stamp set by Catherine Puller. It's boba with my bestie. So for my craft group, we do meet at a local boba shop. So I thought this would be really cute to document and just put the little boba, something like that, and then maybe just document that it was. I do have some little space here that I could probably journal, and maybe I'll put I really did like the one that says I'm bubbling with excitement, because it was exciting to start this group and then get to craft and do boba. So let me go ahead and get this stamped and journaled, and then we can see how it turns out. Okay, so I have finished here my entry of my craft group. I think this card came out really cute. I could have also probably done a white one, but I did want to use the cards that she did provide in the printable, but I thought I was going to color that in, but then I did see that the stamp actually has these really cute ones. And so Catherine Pooler does excellent stamps. I love her stamps. Okay, so it looks like all this side is complete. Maybe I just need to fill in a little bit with washi tape or stuff like that. And now we are going to move on to the next side. So I'm going to just go ahead and fill out this next side and not talk so that I can speed it up so that this video doesn't get too long. All right, friends, I think I am done for the month of February. I think I filled in mostly the white spaces with these washi tape, and then I did add hearts. Hearts are my favorite thing, and since it is February, I went ahead and filled it up with some hearts. And I did try to keep I tried my best to keep the balance between this really dark brown, this really nice like, what was it called, flamingo pink, and then the dark brown, and then I finally was able to bring in the creme brulee. I kind of see it kind of there, and then the black a little bit just here on the letters so that I could see the year. But everything else turned out great. I have all my journaling inside of these little flaps or on the actual little card that I made. But this is gonna be it. This is my February entry. So if you didn't see last month, I did a process video for my January, and then here is my February. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, and if you have any questions over any of the material that I used, please leave it down in the comments, and I'll be happy to help you with that. All right, friends, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.